This man was Venezuela's congressional leader 17 years ago, the last time opposition parties controlled the nation's Congress. Now, former opposition presidential candidate Enrique Capriles says he can taste the end of the socialist government's domination of legislative power.
Venezuela is in an explosive situation. We have to realize that Venezuelans will be voting for change and for solution to the situation we live in.
Situations like the need to queue here from 5 in the morning in front of a pharmacy for medicine, nappies, and shampoo. Fed up with chronic shortages, nearly triple-digit inflation, and one of the world's highest crime rates, people here say they want change.
Before I voted for the government, but no more.
Under former President Hugo Chavez, Venezuela's left-wing government gained control of every state institution, using the judiciary, the armed forces, and of course the legislature to implement a socialist revolution that until now has had majority support. The eyes of deceased President Hugo Chavez are looking down on his countrymen from on top of the National Assembly Administration building, as though reminding them of what's at stake. And that's the until now unthinkable prospect of having to negotiate with an opposition that polls suggest could very well win a majority of seats.
It's the Assembly that has to approve the national budget. So in theory, with a simple majority, the opposition could cut off the government's source of funds.
But what many would regard as a return to a healthy balance of power is viewed by President Nicolás Maduro as an unacceptable threat.
We
will not hand over the revolution. Whatever the price, in the unlikely event that we lose, the revolution will enter into a new phase.
The real issue is whether an opposition victory could finally oblige Venezuela's political parties to negotiate and reach a consensus to halt a spiraling economic and social crisis. Or, as many fear, would it lead to an even deeper conflict of power? Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Caracas.